Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kim out here, and it's time for an epic Beyblade X theory discussion video, man. So, with this one, it's gonna be a theory video. It's gonna be a part 2 to the KUROSU kids. So you know, the KUROSU clan redemption arc, I guess, if you will. So this is part 2. Yeah. So if you guys don't want any spoilers or any like, if you've seen my theory videos, you know. But if you don't want any spoilers on the show, I'll give you guys 5 seconds to click away. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Or get the fuck off the video. But yeah. But actually, before I get into that, yeah. I'm outside. I'm outside, man. Look at that. I'm outside. I'm outside, dude. A lot of people, if you're OGs, you already know how much the spot means to me. You already know. My garden's my second home, but this is my first home right here, especially in this area. A lot of my day one fans, you already know. Doing episode reactions in this spot, man. Yeah, dude. I got Popeyes. Saved a couple of ones. Yeah, but we're gonna get into it. But yeah, but for those who doesn't know about the, if you haven't seen my theory videos, you probably want to go and watch them. For those who don't want any spoilers, you already know. Get the fuck off the video. But yeah, but we're gonna talk about it. So I guess a brief summary of season 3, arc 3. So Zero KUROSU with his 9 children coming into things and taking over the X City, trying to destroy it and rebuild it and just basically destroy it, you know. So Zero KUROSU with his 9 children going after the pros of the original X Tower. You already know. So, you know, going after the pros, you know, so, you know, because there was originally like 8 was going after the pros, and you know, we seen later down the line like 3, 4, and 8, which I mean, you know, we seen 8, clocking 8, clock Mirage, because yeah, it's clock Mirage. We seen 3, 4 with Solar Dimension, Solar Eclipse, you know, and we seen 5. I guess, I don't know how you do it, like the V, because, you know, Roman numeral, because, you know, pays homage with the normal numerals with it, so, you know, but we've seen 3, 4, 5, and 8, we still have to see 2, 6, and 7, which I said it, you know, get it out of the way of things, but, you know, yeah, but that's basically a brief summary how things are going to go with the recent episode that I watched, being episode 123, I'm waiting for episode 124 to get subbed. But yeah, but I got pissed the fuck off because this man Zero, holy fucking shit. So we seen him, and he, you know, he basically said that the kids are done, basically like type shit. Like he basically said that 3, 4, 5, and 8 are basically done. So you know, because one came up to Zero and was like, what should we do? Should we send out 8 in the others? And like he was like, fuck that. I forgot what the hell he said, obviously. Afraid it's fucked up, but type shit like, okay, like we're done with them. I locked them in the room. Like I don't give a shit about them anymore. You know, like type shit like that. And I got fucking pissed because you see the kids, they all look sad as hell. Like this man locked them in the room. Like you see 3 like looking down. You see 8 looking down, you see 5 looking down, and holy shit, because it broke my heart. I won't even lie. It broke my fucking heart to see them like this, and I want them to have a redemption arc so fucking bad, bro. I won't even lie to you. And it breaks my fucking heart, man, because I hate seeing it like this, and I know, like, even in real life, like, I know a lot of people want love and attention from their parents, you know, like, type shit like this, and it broke my heart, man. You know, like, I love these characters so much that I feel bad for them so much that I want them to have a redemption arc, and I really hope they do. Now, this is honestly the scary thing, is because Persona is going up this tower. You know, Zero challenged them to go up this tower. So basically what that means is, like, Persona's gonna be, I guess, in the True X Tower a lot more than they have been. You know, they already been there a lot, even with the other art that we saw right before. You know how the build up between X and Chrome type shit. You know, we seen them in there a lot with that, and we seen 3, 4, 5, and 8. They wasn't even using their original base. So you know how 8, clocking 8, you have Clock Mirage. Make the joke with that clocking 8, because you know, clocking 8 on the dot, Clock Mirage. Come on, man. But, you know, Clock Mirage, you know, 3, 4, Solar Eclipse, Solar Dimension. And, you know, Mommy Cuss. With 5. They wasn't even using their original base, they were using their Roshi cluster, you know. And, you know, Zero just made them just use the Roshi cluster and still got wiped up against Zoniac, which, holy shit. So that definitely made it to where the point that they're, like, that was the last, like, the last straw with it, you know. That was the last chance for them to prove their power and prove to Zero, you know, type shit. Like I said before with it. If you haven't seen part 1, go and check it out. But, yeah, that was basically their last hope, and they blew it, because Zoniac just mopped the floor with them, but, you know. But they all have dope bays and stuff, they all have dope designs, and I feel so bad for them, because Zero's just a motherfucking menace, he's a fucking jerk, and what the fuck. Like, he's a pain in the ass, man. Just like how all the other villains, you know. Like, he's definitely the role of the big antagonist, just doesn't give a fuck about the kids, he only cares about one, because he sees in one, and all that shit. But yeah. But how do I feel about the kids in this redemption arc? I can see it going down probably... I can see it going down this way. So, maybe they start realizing what Zero's doing to the kids, like, kind of how 9 did, like, fuck this future. Like, I want a future that's not created in Zero's hands. And maybe they start realizing what the fuck Zero's doing, because it's not, this is a red flag. Like, you treating your kids and, like, you don't see it? Like, what the fuck? But it breaks me every time, because I don't want to see them like this. You know, maybe they start realizing what 9 said about, like, taking the side of Persona. Like, you know, I want to fight for the future that we want to fight for. Like, going down the original X Tower, going to working with things with them. And maybe 3, 4, 5, and 8 might realize, okay, Zero's a fucking dickhead and type shit, and, like, we were wrong. You can clearly see that he's fucking using you, because he locked them up in a room, and they just fucking sad. It for real just fucked me up, because, like, I mean, dude, type shit, man, it fucked me up, man, in a major way, and I want them to have a redemption arc. I love these kids so much, man. Out of kindness and respect to my heart, I really do. I don't care, you know, because they're obviously taking the role of Zero, you know, of course Zero's using the kids to go after the pros of the original X Tower, but I want them to join the forces with 9. Like, fuck this future, like, type shit. Like, fuck it all, and just go down the side of the original tower. You know what I mean? But, this, dude, oh my god, I don't know if you can see this. My cam's fucked up. It's fucked up so bad, but I don't know. I literally have goosebumps, y'all. I won't even lie, I don't know if you can see that, but I have goosebumps. And just how breezy and cold it is, it's making it easier for me to get them and even talking about this. But I can see it going down this way. If Persona goes up to the tower, because I have a feeling that Zero, I don't know if they're going to start from ground zero or what, but I think Zero said that he's not going to, he doesn't give a fuck about 3, 4, 5, and 8. He's basically done with them. And like I mentioned before, we're not going to see them a ton with the second arc, you know, because they're going to make room for 2, 6, and 7, of course, but like I mentioned before, there's still hope, you know, we might not going to see them pop in as much with their bays, we're still going to see them, you know, but not as much as we did with arc 1, if you know what I'm saying, but, you know, we're still seeing them, but, you know, they're probably not going to battle as much as they did with part 1. Because obviously, Arc 1 was mainly the rollout with 3, 4, 5, and 8. You know, they did everything they could, you know, and making room for these new characters like 2, 6, and 7. But there's still hope for them to have a redemption arc with this. You know, like what if Persona goes down this tower and sees like 3, 4, 5, and 8 like this? Like, it's gonna break them anyway, because like they gotta feel some type of way, because they're all sitting there just sad, and you know, they tried everything they could, but it was just not enough. Zero just doesn't give a shit. Like, maybe 9 sees them, and you know, maybe Persona gets through them, maybe through battle or just through thought or some shit. And just kind of get through to them, like, you know, like, hey, like, do you realize what Zero's doing? Like, he's clearly using you guys, and holy shit, because if that's the point where they start realizing, holy shit, it's gonna break the fucking shit. And what if, like, if they do go down this original tower, like working with like, the pros, you know, the original X tower, how would the others react? Like 2, 6, and 7, and 1, how would they react to that? You know, especially Zero, because if Zero's like, what if, you know, because like 9 said this, you know, like 9 was talking emotionally, they're all mannequins and stuff, you know, 8 pushing 9 away, you know, just like sugar cubes, you know, like the fucking cup of fucking coffee and the sugar cubes with it, you know, man. And but it clearly shows I don't know which way to do this. But you see the point of, like, you know, what if they go down this aroma and, like, you know, they said, hey, you know, you clearly see what Zero is, he's using you guys, you know, and maybe they start realizing it, and that's where the crazy shit is, because how would they react? We kind of see this a little bit with Metal Fight, so, and it's scary because what if Zero's up to something? Like, what if, like, if they go down this path, like, you know, it's a similar reference to Metal Fight. My Metal Fight fans, you know, but you know how Dr. Ziggurat and Doji, because Doji was trying to get the power, like, he was using the Bladers to get all of their power and put it into Ryuga, if you will. I guess that's the perfect way to say it. I don't know. But, you know, getting the Bladers for the power of Ryuga, if you know, you know. Like, it'll be wild, like the Dr. Ziggurat type shit, you know, talk about Zio, you talk about Damien, you talk about Faust, you know, switching Faust into fucking, you know, Toby, switching Toby into Faust and doing the time, like the spiral time shit, type shit, and the fucking shit, holy shit. Like, type shit. If you know, you know. The Metal Fight knowledge is kind of Swiss cheese right now, but yeah, like type shit like that. So Zero sends out maybe 1, 2, 6, and 7 to go after 3, 4, 5, and 8. Because what if they do go to sign of like the original pros? How would Zero react? That's a big question. How would he react? Because imagine if he sends out 1, 2, 6, and 7 just to get their power and to put it into 1 or some shit. I don't know. I think I completely said that wrong, but if you know, you know. And that's the shit that I'm scared about, just being real. But yeah, but if it does go down this aroma, holy shit, like, I love the kids. They all have so much dope bays, and you know, and of course I can't stop yapping, but you know, but just trying to prove the point, just trying to come back type shit, because my fucking brain's Swiss cheese, and honestly not saying it right enough, you know. I mean, I made part 1, so go check it out, but you know, but all the kids are so dope, man. They definitely deserve a redemption arc. You know, like, I mean, Persona, because, like, Persona is going to be in the original X Tower more, you know, so I have a feeling that they're probably going to run into 3, 4, 5, and 8, see them like this, probably get through to them some shit, and hopefully they realize, you know, because 9, because, you know, like, I hope you know, because, like, I don't know, it's all over the place with this anyway. But 5, you remember how 5 and Multi had that battle, and, like, after the battle, like, Multi was like, hey, like, 5, you have a dope bay and stuff, type shit. I said it perfectly in the first part, so if you've seen it, you know. But, you know, 9, you know, Multi was treating, Multi was treating 5, he was, the sweet, kind, I don't know. I don't know how to put it in words, but but Multi was treating 5 kind. I don't know what to say, but yeah, put the pieces together. You know what I'm talking about, but and I hope 5 doesn't forget about that. Maybe like they start realizing, okay, Zero's just a dickhead. He's an asshole for doing this shit, using your fucking kids, your own kids. Holy shit, and just realizing like, hey. Like, he's clearly using you guys, locking y'all up in rooms and just looking down and just being sad because I feel bad for them. Just me being real. I have a heart too, and I love these bladers. They have dope bays, they have dope designs, Kalakmalaja, Soda Dimension, Mikasa. They have awesome bays, man, and they don't deserve to be treated like this. But yeah, but that's where I'm going to end this off. Yeah, I'm not sitting here talking about this shit for days. It just makes me mad. This is man Zero. What the fuck? This fucking man Zero want to punch this man so bad for treating your kids like this. And I just hope they realize. And if they do realize, holy shit, because Zero might come after them using their power. And what the fuck? Might even make fucking Glory Valkyrie and using all of their power to get fucking data. And holy shit, that's making me nervous as hell, because we haven't seen like Valkyrie Volt yet. Maybe he uses the bladers to make this ultimate bait, like what the hell? Which is Glory Valkyrie, and it makes me nervous, man. It really does make me nervous. But yeah, man, but this build-up's gonna be crazy, man, you already know. And yeah, and with Persona going down this True X tower, I don't know if they're gonna see 3, 4, 5, and 8, because Zero basically said they're done. They're probably not gonna battle with this arc, with the second arc. Like I said, we're gonna see them, not a ton, in the second half, but it'll be dope to see it. And that's where the point I said, if they do go down the side of good, they're probably going to get 1, 2, 6, and 7 to go after 3, 4, 5, and 8, and like, get your ass back here, and I'm not motherfucking done with you. You're my fucking slave, and I don't give a shit. You motherfucking fools. This man fucking Zero. You fools. You fools for going after, switching sides, kind of how 9 did, But yeah, but I won't get into that, Like I said, I'll make another theory about, this third arc. So stay tuned. But yeah, but I'm gonna end this off. Don't want it to be too long. But just some things to take from this video. I hope they have a redemption arc. It'll be sick as hell to see it, because I love these kids so fucking much, man. And I don't want to see them like this, being treated disrespectfully for Zero, using them to go after the pros. And it just fucks me up so much, man. And I'll talk about more with things with part 3. I'll make a part 3 to that Zero video. Cough, cough. But yeah, guys, but that's going to do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash comment down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload it. Make sure to ring that bell. Alright, guys, get you notified whenever I upload a video, you guys. But anyways, guys, till next time, it is your boy, Kevin, signing off. See you. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay awesome and go shoot. I'm up out of here.